everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Real World Rehash, brought to you by S.W.O.R.D, the superior world of reality discussion. I am your host, Parish, and tonight I'm very excited because we have a special special guest from the MTV Challenge Bloodlines, Candice. Hi, Candice.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because one, Leroy, he's like one of my faves, and you're his cousin, so that automatically made me love you. So I was like, I'm so excited.
I'm happy to be your fave. I better say your fave.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I actually got off work, so a little drink, but I'll be smooth.
Oh gosh, are you gonna be good tonight, Candice?
Huh?
Are you gonna be good tonight?
I'm always good.
Okay. So what went through your mind when Leroy told you that you were gonna be on the challenge? Like, were you excited? Did you believe him?
At first, because Leroy, he always play. He's always about joking around. So it was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, are you serious? Like, you playing with me right now? Like, you was like not telling me this right now. And he's like, yeah, Thomas, let's go, let's do it. I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it.
Yes. So are you a fan of the show?
Yes. As far as like the stuff that they do, like the heights and stuff like that, I am not a fan of. But I never imagined myself actually being on the show and doing the things that we did.
Okay. So before your first challenge, were you, like, what emotions were going through you? Happy, excitement, nervous?
More like kind of nervous because it was like, okay, what the hell did I get myself into? Because I know it's going to be some crazy shit. So it's like, should I be nervous? Should I show that I'm nervous? Or should I be pumped up? So it was more like in between being pumped up and nervous.
Okay. So I have a fan question from Facebook. Her name is Jen Haley, and she said, have you ever thought about joining the real world earlier so you could take part in the challenges?
Yes, the real world, yeah. I actually did.
So, like, could you see yourself doing any future challenges, or is this it?
Yeah. Yes. Hell yeah.
Yes, you want to be on future challenges?
Hell yeah, I'll be on a future challenge. I want to go right now. Look, I'll pack my bags and go right now.
So when you entered the house, like, is there anyone that you instantly clicked with?
Shane, that is my favorite. I freaking love him. We talk to each other like every other day. Text each other, call each other. When we're on the phone for hours. So, I'm friend in the house.
Oh, I love Shane. I think he's so adorable. Like, he's nothing like Tony. Like, he's more calm.
That's Bay.
So the very first episode, I'm not gonna lie, there's some good looking guys in that house. Like, those twins, oh my god. And there was like, yes, oh my god. And there were a few hookups on the very first episode. So, was there anyone in the house that you were attracted to or thought was cute?
I mean, I'm not going to say that as far as like attracted to hook up with, or just saying like they were nice looking.
Just like in general. And then, who would you hook it with?
Yeah, there were a few. Actually, all of them was cute. All of them were cute in their own little ways.
Are there any of them that you want to hook up with?
No, I wanted to hook up with that check. That's what I wanted to hook up with. money. I couldn't get disturbed with that, no. My cousin taught me better.
That's really good that he taught you to just, like, stay focused and, you know, like, the game and not worry about hooking up with guys and stuff like that. So that's good.
I don't think none of them wanted to anyways because they were all acting scared of Leroy. They knew Leroy wouldn't play that.
See, Leroy is like, he's blocking right now. He needs to take it down a notch. Because what if you do meet someone that you like? You can't scare him away.
Right. He was taking on that role as a big cuz, so it was understandable.
Yeah, so that's good. We have a question. I think it's from Shady, and he says, "How bad was the mud hill?"
I mean, it's freaking obvious, was it not obvious? Okay, look, let me tell you this. I wasn't tired. It was just, it was not in my favor. For some reason, it was so freaking slippery that I could not get up there. Like, I tried to dig my knees in there. It wouldn't partake. I tried to do my toes, tried to stick my toes into the hill. It wouldn't do anything. It just wasn't in my favor.
Can you do the splits?
Try to do the splits? Not really. Not a full split. What kind of question is that?
Because on last night's episode, I saw, like, Anissa, she did, like, a split down the hill. And I was like, wow.
That was extra. That was extra, okay?
Yeah, like, wow. Like, that's something I had never seen before. Yeah. But it was interesting to watch.
Right.
So, like, the themes of the challenge are very crazy. Agents, and now we have Bloodlines. Do you have a favorite theme, and if so, which one?
Rivals.
Oh, I like Rivals too. I will say that. That's a good one. Okay, we have a question from... Huh?
I say it gets more interesting to see, you know, you compete with your rival.
Yeah, and they usually become, like, best friends afterwards. See, if I was on that show, like, I'm stubborn, so I cannot do Rivals. Like, I would not want to work with you at all if I did not like you, so I'd be very difficult.
Okay, well, I can be a little stubborn, too, but once it comes to that money, I'm like, look, bitch, we're going to have to get together.
Yeah.
I don't like you, but we're just going to have to get together for this game.
So Andrew Kirk asks, who did Leroy introduce you to from the real world and the challenge?
Who did he introduce me to? Bananas.
Oh God, what did you think of that?
Huh?
What did you think of Bananas when you first met him?
When I first met him, I'm like, am I gonna like him? Cause from seeing him on TV, you know he's a shit starter, so it's like,
Yeah.
But actually, like, he is so cool and down to earth. I really love him. I like him.
That's good.
By the way, I love your blue shirt.
Thank you. I love your blue hair. That is so cute. Also last night we saw, like, this huge fight between, like, Tony and the whole house. So when he was arguing, like, with the girls, like, where were you the whole time? Like, were you hiding, or did you have, like, front row seats?
No, I wasn't hiding. I don't hide. Okay, what happened was I was sitting right there, and when Nicole jumped up in Tony's face, I kind of moved out the way because I was like, okay, if anything happens and if anybody swings, hit me, anything falls on me, I'm going to get pissed, and then I might get kicked. Because if I get pissed, that's something that you don't want to see. So I removed myself from the situation because it was getting deep.
That was a very crazy fight. Like, that was,
It
wow.
was. I don't know. It was extra shit. I'm like, why is everybody?
Yeah. It was a very, very extra. It all could have been avoided, but well, not all the girls, but some of the girls were like really emotional that night. Were they drunk?
Yes. See, that's something that I'm not used to. Is
Hmm.
emotional females like crying and just, I'm not used. I'm used to drinking, turning up. Well, as you can see, how I turned up. That's how I'm used to just turning up is having fun. None of that drama
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. So, do you believe that Tony and Shane should have been kicked off the show due to fighting, or do you think TJ giving them a warning was fair?
I don't see it was a problem with them staying on there due to them being brothers. So I'm like, I didn't think they were gonna get kicked off either.
Yeah, I agree with what you said, but at the same time, like, I couldn't believe they were fighting. I was like,
Yeah,
Tony,
no.
that's your brother. Like, this is your bloodline. This is the only person who has your back right now.
Them
Why
balls
would you
came
do
through
that?
really crazy. The way he was throwing them balls was crazy. Like I was shocked. I was
To
shocked.
Shane?
Yes. It was funny, but I didn't want to laugh. But it was just like,
Hmm.
okay, really? Y'all bloodlines. Y'all supposed to be like this.
Yeah, like, they're supposed to have each other's back. Like, don't fight with your brother.
But you know, relatives they do fight. I mean, me and my brothers fight. So
So the producer asked, who would win in a verbal fight between you and Leroy?
between us two, like if we were going at it.
Yeah, you and Leroy.
Me! Me! Because I go for the gutter. Come on, I go for the gut. I will hurt your feelings. Come on, I will make sure. I'm like, don't make me be mean. Because I'm like the meanest person. Don't make me be mean. Don't
Hmm.
be mean, as in like the cool, calm, collective Candice. Just don't take it.
Oh my gosh. So before the challenges, do you two have like a special ritual that you do to kind of calm each other down?
um, we just talk to each other like, because just, he gave me heads up on stuff. He always say, look, cuz. Hey, cuz. But we just talked. We kicked it, and that was that. Nothing like no ritual or nothing like that. Just kicked it.
One thing I love about Leroy is like during the challenges when you have like a partner, like he's so focused, and when he's on the side, he's kind of cheering you on, but at the same time, he's kind of like yelling at you, like telling you like, "Hey, like no matter what, you better do this. Like you better get this done. You better not quit." Does he scare you when he does that?
Oh, I actually like that. I actually like that because that gets me more pumped up. So it was like, I didn't mind him yelling at me. I can take it. I can take it. I was good.
Tough love.
Yes.
So, okay, you are a fan of the show. Like, were you excited to meet anyone? Were any of your favorites on there?
My cousin. I actually did not have like a favorite other than my cousin. Not really. I mean,
Hmm.
we're all just like, we're all people. So it was like, I was excited, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna meet. Like, no, it wasn't like that. It was more like I'm observing and trying to get you out, see who's really like down and real and loyal, okay, ain't none of that.
I know you guys have a lot of downtime in the house. So, what do you do to keep yourself entertained?
Basically, we drink a lot. We drink a lot, and I slept. I was sleeping. I was sleeping, trying to give a beauty rest, trying to focus and think
Mhm.
about what the heck am I going to do as far as with these games. And then me and Leroy exercised every day. He was not playing.
Really?
He was not playing no games, even when I had hangovers. Cause you ass up, let's go. All right, let's do this.
Leroy is the beast. That's what I love about him. He's always been one of my favorites, so I love Leroy.
I did too.
So, who is someone not on the current cast that if you could handpick for your rival that you love to be partners with, who would it be?
As far as like random people, seeing somebody that's
Yeah.
not like us, right?
Yeah.
Shit, nobody. Fuck, is none of these bitches being competing. No. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't think I can answer
Maybe
that.
Laurel. Laurel's pretty good.
As far as with rivals,
Uh,
I was not. Are you saying no? You're okay. I can understand. Um, I mean, she's good, but somebody that's like rival, probably like me and her will probably bump it. And I can like compete with her, like going to anything.
mhm.
I don't know if I can actually really answer that question. Like a real legit question, like answer.
The producer says, "What about Naya?" I feel like I can see you and Simone from Are You the One working together. Like, to me, you both kind of have like the same personality, but at the same time, like you're both firecrackers. So I can see you two like either being rivals or either being like best friends. I could see that.
Maybe. I don't know. It's hard with females. You know how females
Yeah.
can be. Very hard.
Yeah. Okay, so if they did like a season of Rivals where it was like guy girl rivals, because I know a lot of girls and a lot of guys get into it, who would you want your partner to be?
Probably bananas, just because he's an asshole at times. Because he do, like I said, he's a shit starter, but I'm cool with him. But you never know, like he be in a future, he's like, so I'll definitely be the
So right now, like, do you have any appearances coming up?
No, actually kind of getting stuck with my surgery, so I don't know how anything go. But as far as with me, like I'm a tough cookie. I'll still do what I have to do after my surgery.
Mhm. Aww. So do you want to like, do club appearances and public speaking and stuff like that?
Hell yes, especially club appearances. Like I love to party. Like I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love to party. That's why I was like, oh my god, you guys see me like that. Like I normally don't get that sloppy drunk, but I was like, fuck it, I'm in Turkey, like just throwing shots back. Like what the hell?
Mhm. Are we gonna see more drunk Candice in the house?
No, you're gonna see more of turned up Candice. You're not gonna see Candice like that anymore. No.
Mhm. Okay. I'll be watching. I'll definitely be watching you.
I promise. I pinky promise, I swear.
Okay. So Leroy, did he tighten you up? Was he like, don't do that anymore?
No, he was actually like, cuz, like, that shit was funny as hell. Like, I already knew you was gonna get turned up. Because every time me and Leroy get, you know what? I think that's why I was like that. Because every single time me and Leroy parties together, I'm always fucking throwing up. I'm throwing up. I'm sick.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is. It's part of
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have another question. What was your first impressions of the cast when you met everyone?
that I can actually see everybody as family. Like, everybody was cool. But that's before the game began. Like,
Oh yeah.
like starts, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I was like, oh, like this is like my little family. I like
Mhm.
my
I actually really like the cast so far. I don't hate anyone yet. Yeah, but it did just start because I just have those people. I'm like, oh my god.
just extra.
Yes, like who did I think was extra? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna be good. But
Well, I say who's extra, look.
I'm gonna be good. Okay, I'm gonna be good. So we have another fan question. Andrew Kirk says, "Were you familiar with Are You the One before going on the challenge?"
No, I did not even hear about that. I never even heard of the show. But after the show,
Mhm.
that's kind of caught up on it and everything. But I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah. It's not really like one of the shows that I'm into, and I was like, why are they bringing Are You the One people on a challenge?
It's the same thing. I thought the same thing. Like, mom, like, you're catching up on it. I'm not saying, like, they can't come.
Yeah. Yeah, but I will say I'm kind of glad they brought those twins because my God, they are amazing to look at. Oh my God, they are freaking delicious. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
I freaking love them. They're a hot mess.
Are they nice?
Yes, they are so down to earth. So down to earth. They were
That's
actually the
really,
ones
really good.
that called me Blue.
Hmm?
I said they were the ones that first started calling me Blue.
Oh, that's cute. Hmm. Hmm. So you said that you would want to do rivals. Do you think you would ever want to do like free agents where you kind of like by yourself, kind of doing your own thing?
Yeah, I will do it if I have to, yeah. But I like the partner thing. It's more fun having a partner. But at the same time,
Yeah.
you have to depend on that person. Like, like yeah, I can do with or without.
It definitely seems like it'd be more interesting with a partner because you automatically have someone who will have your back.
Hmm.
But at the same time, as a free agent, you don't really have to depend on alliances and stuff like that. You can kind of just do your own
Yeah,
thing.
the alliance thing, yeah, that right there,
For you.
Hmm?
So no alliances for you, Candice, like ever?
Maybe, but not so soon in the damn game. That was like
Yeah.
like the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
You gotta fill everybody out first, you
Yeah,
know?
I'm trying to get on that.
Yeah. So in every challenge, we see partying and clubbing, but what do you all do when you just have the downtime? Like, do you play cards or board games or something else? I know earlier you said you did a lot of sleeping, but do you guys play games and stuff?
Well, I did sleeping. sleeping, working out, play card games. We'll watch like some of them play card games. We played like Truth or Dare. What else did we do? Basically like showed each other all our goals. Ours like the girls. What else did we do? Basically like chill, like and get to know each other.
The house is pretty big. I feel like y'all could have had like a really good game of hide and seek in that house.
You know what? We did not think of that. That is such a good idea.
Oh my god, we didn't think of hide and seek.
Oh my god. Where we should have did that.
Yeah.
Oh
no. That would be so freaking fun, Candice. Next time you go on the challenge, make sure you play hide and seek in that house.
I definitely will.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, so you're a little bit of a firecracker. I know you can't say too much because the show is on, but do you get into any like confrontation with anyone?
Maybe a little.
Just okay. What's a little? Because I feel like a little for you would be like a lot for me.
Let's just say I did go from 0 to 90. I didn't go to 100. I went from 0 to 90.
0 to 90. Okay. Oh my gosh, Candice.
If I would have did 100, I think I probably would have smuggled.
No. My gosh.
I can't do that. I didn't want to get kicked off. So. I say I was still smart. I'm still thinking. But it was like, don't come for me.
Were there times where you wanted to like slap Leroy and like yell at him?
I don't want to say slap Leroy. I probably wanted to yell at him when I seen him putting a bucket in bananas and fences.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I did a bomb. I was
Yeah, a lot of that happened because Kellyanne and Cara Maria, they were like telling their partners to put all their water in Kahuta's bucket. I'm like, it's too early to be making these friendships and alliances. Like, you're gonna put a huge target on you now. They didn't think that through.
I don't know if they thought about it like as the game was going. Because honestly, I don't think they were thinking about it before the game. Because there's no way in hell you were thinking about it before the game actually started. Because you wouldn't have did that soon.
Yeah. You know, nobody wants to see Bananas win anymore. This is like his brilliant challenge, and he's won a lot of money from them. I don't know. I think, does he have any friends left in the cast besides like you and Leroy and his cousin?
Nani. They're cool. He's cool with everybody, but it's like more like everybody's like, you can tell they kind of like standoffish, but he's such a people person. It's like you can't really stay mad at him that long. That's how I feel. That's the way I would be myself.
So he's not as bad as he is on TV?
No. I don't think so. See, I can handle, I can be an asshole too, so maybe I get that. I can kind of share that kind of vibe with him. I don't know. I don't think he's that bad.
Okay. So last night was the very first elimination round. It's called this is, and it's called The Pit. Like, standing there watching, what was going through your mind? Was your adrenaline pumping? Just like watching the two girls battle it out and stuff. Like, were you nervous for them? Because I know I was.
It was more like, who's gonna win? But at the same time, it was like, kind of smaller. And it was like, we had like more advantage team. It was like, going. I thought she was gonna win.
I did too. Which one were you rooting for?
Yeah, because she was my roomie, so y'all had like a little fun.
That's good. Christina, what was your first impression of her? Was it good? Because my first impression of her wasn't good.
It was good, but then as the day started going on with her and Tony, it was like,
Yeah.
do it, girl. What you doing? On break. So I'm trying to mind my business.
Yeah, she's very, very pretty. Like, she could have done a lot better than Tony. She should have went after, like, one of the twins or something. I don't know. Anyone but Tony.
They didn't want nobody.
But I will say, on the first challenge and in the pit, like, I was shocked she did so well because I was not expecting. I was like, okay, this little girl, she's a little feisty. She's a good competitor.
She's so little, but it's like, she's a little
Yeah. I really thought she was gonna win. She was so freaking close. Like, oh my god, it was bittersweet.
I was like, oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. So, what did you think of all the hookups that happened so quickly?
They had too much alcohol. That's
Like, did you expect? Like, I know you expected hookups, but did you expect that many?
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying. That alcohol was talking, like, because I did not think it was gonna be that many, and it was so low key too. So I'm like, what else they doing?
It was crazy. And then we have Kahada in the house. Kahada has two of his exes in the house. He has Kellyanne and he has Nani. It's okay, when you see Kahada and Nani, like, is that, like, do you think it's awkward? Do you, like, not want to be around it?
It wasn't awkward at all. They kicked it. So, like ain't nothing happened. Like, how they was kicking it and stuff, like, it was like, like they were still,
So they're, like, good friends. So, did you know the next morning that all those hookups had happened, or did you just find out last night with all the fans?
I didn't know about Anissa. I was like, so obviously I was short on my memory. But I did know about Rihanna and Meg because they was talking about it the next day.
Oh my god. So many hiccups. It was Rihanna and Mitch, Anissa and Corey, Kellyanne and one of the twins. I think that's it. I think so. I think that's it.
Yeah.
But did that all happen in one night, or?
Yeah, like, one thing is, when you seen the two people together, you would think, like, okay, they're gonna hook up. But then at the same time, like, I don't think so, because, like I said, it was, like, early.
Mhm.
We had a good night that night.
So when you left the challenge house, was it difficult for you to kind of like come back into the real world, or did you just like ease on into it?
I was just came home. That's was me. The same way I was there is the same way I'm back home.
Mhm.
Like nothing changed.
That's really good. Mhm.
I can't help but to keep it real. I can't be fake or
Yeah. So you say you haven't done any appearances yet. I had to clear my throat a little bit. Oh my god. So we have another question. It says, do you think some of the casts without naming names were phony?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
Dang it, why can't she name names? Alright.
Yes.
Okay, we'll behave like we won't name any names, but whatever. So were the men or were the women more phony?
You can say the women. Women, you already know how women can be. Like, some can be fake and
Yeah.
phony. Like,
We're catty. It's always like competition with us.
yeah. And that's one thing, like, Nani had pointed out about me. She's like, you are so funny. Like, your facial expressions and how you just be looking at people. I'm like, I honestly don't be, like, I don't know
You
how my
don't do
facial.
it purposely. It's just that's just like your face.
Yeah, it's more like I'm being observant. Like, I'm just trying to, like, just feel you out, and I'm just listening to what you're saying. So I'm just looking like,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So did you get along with all the girls in the house?
Yeah, I got along with everybody or all the girls in the house, but it was times that, we had our differences.
Hmm. Hmm. If you do a challenge in the future, are you gonna keep your hair blue, or are you gonna do like a hot pink?
Now I'm gonna do blue. I'm gonna stay blue. It's gonna probably be more blue. Probably like my whole head blue or something. I'm not sure yet. It's gonna be hot. Just know that.
Yeah. Okay, so you said after your surgery is when you're gonna start doing appearances. Like, is it coming up soon? Cause I'm ready to see, like, where you're gonna be, if you're gonna be in the area near me.
Yes, I'm actually going for surgery next Tuesday or this Tuesday coming up, so I'll be good. Just I'm like the turn up queen. I'm always down to turn up and do all types of stuff. I love reading books. I love people. I'm a people person. Some people don't think I
That's
am,
good.
but once you hear me talk and I'm like actually communicating with you, then that's when people are like, oh my gosh, she's so cool and down to earth. But a lot of people think I'm like instantly mean, like when they look at me. I'm not.
Mhm. Okay, so we have a question. It says, if you could color Leroy's hair a color, what would it be?
Is he that hot for blue? I don't. Is he like
Hmm.
blue? Let's think.
Hmm.
What color would it be? because we're from Detroit, so it's like we gotta rep. Like, if I could do my hair yellow and blue, I probably would, because I love Michigan. So it's like,
yeah.
but it's like I'm doing like blue for Detroit Lions, so it's like.
I love the blue though. So when you entered the house, I know you said you were excited and stuff like that, but were you scared even just a little bit? I feel like I would have been so afraid just seeing everybody.
No, I was so ready for you. Not understand. I was so excited about this experience. Like, not even fear was nowhere involved. Like, I was just like, shit. Like, hey, YOLO. Like,
Yeah.
do this.
What was up with that twerking contest? Like, who thought of that?
I honestly forgot. Like, I forgot who I was talking to, and I was inside the house, and it's like a window, like where we can see it. And we were like talking, and next thing you know, we look out the window, and we're all like, what are they doing? I don't know who started that, but I'm glad they finished it as soon as they started.
Candice, why didn't you join them?
No. I wasn't ready. I was still trying to fill everybody out. That right there was like, oh my god. It was funny, but it was like, wow, okay.
What is TJ like in person?
He's so cute in person. I feel like he's even cuter in person.
Really?
Yes. He's so cute. Like the way he talks and everything. He's so down to earth. I love him.
I love TJ so freaking much. I love him hosting the challenges. I think he's absolutely awesome.
Perfect person. Like, if they would have to pick somebody else, I don't think I'll watch the show.
I know. He's such a big part of it. Yeah. He's like our Ryan Seacrest. Like, you can't see anyone else hosting American Idol besides Ryan Seacrest, you know?
Exactly.
So TJ, like, does he has his own separate house, doesn't he? And like every once in a while, like he'll come and tell you guys about a challenge and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I know you and Christina were roommates, but did you have any more roommates?
Me and Kellyanne were bunk buddies. So it was Christina and her sister Emily, me and Kellyanne, Camila and Larissa, and then in front of our bunk was Anissa and Renata.
So there was like 8 of you in a room?
Yeah, it was a big room.
Oh my god, I was thinking maybe like 2 to 4 people to each room, but 8?
And I was actually shocked.
That's like the slumber party.
I was on a bunk with all y'all bitches. I don't know if I want to do this, but it actually worked out.
That's good. Shady says, did TJ ever come to the house to just hang?
No, you know TJ's too quiet. He's too smooth for that. He's probably doing his own thing.
Is he?
Too smooth for the drama.
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't think I could ever picture him mad. Like, he's like the type of person, like, if he gets mad, he might get real mad. I can't picture him mad at all.
Oh, 'cause he's so quiet? You know, the quiet ones are the worst ones.
Oh, cool. That's the thing. Like, he's so cool.
Yeah. Don't ever make TJ mad, guys, or all hell is gonna break loose.
He
Watch out for TJ. Okay, so earlier you said you were afraid of heights.
Yeah.
Did you say that?
I said I don't like heights. I don't do.
Yeah. What about water? Because I know Leroy can't do water.
I can do water, but it's like heights and then it's heights over water.
Yeah. Yeah. That is, yeah.
It's like, but you gotta wait and see how this whole thing works. It's wild.
Yeah. It is out of the three we saw that will be coming on the show, Zach, Abram, and CT. Who were you the biggest fan of before the show?
Is that really a question?
It's obvious.
What do you think I want to say?
I think you're gonna say CT.
Yes. Okay.
Who doesn't love CT?
Let's see his name makes my heart flutter, okay? He's so cute.
He is very, very good looking.
Yes, and like the way he was with him, it was so like, that made me.
Oh my god. It was like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
It was just so freaking magical. I'm actually really glad to see him on the show again because I wasn't sure if he was ever going to do one again, but I'm so glad to see him back. Shady, how dare you ask that? It's obvious everyone's going to say CT. Hello, we love CT.
Who asked that question? Who asked that question? That was just like, come on. You already know.
Yeah. Because all the girls like CT, and so do all the guys. It's like, who doesn't love CT? Were you shocked? Yeah, like, were you shocked to not see some people on the show? Because I was kind of shocked Wes wasn't there.
Because honestly, I really didn't care who came or who didn't come.
Mm-hmm.
I was good.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about. Me and my cousin.
I know. I actually really hope to see you on future challenges. Like, I want to see, well, I feel like you get along with everyone, so I don't think I'd ever see you on Rivals. But who knows? I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
So have you met anyone from Leroy's original season of The Real World?
So, like, Nani and, are you saying, like, before the whole thing started, or are you talking about while we were on the show?
I guess like before and after.
No, not before, no.
Do you hook up with anyone on this season? And does Leroy hook up with anyone on this season?
No. Ain't got time for that. Ain't got time for that. I was on my cousin head. It's not on mine. I was on his.
Shady also says, so you haven't met Lil Leroy, aka Mike Ross. Oh my god.
Wait, I can't say this. They didn't show this, but it was me and Shane made out on the stage. I can't say
Did
that.
you really? You and Shane.
What happened was, one of the had
Oh my gosh, Candice. So Shane's a great kisser.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's turn him straight.
Okay, Candice, do you have any last words, anything you want to say to the fans, like anything you have coming up or anything like that?
Be sure to tune in next week because I promise you I'll be ready. And not doubt me, never know I'm gonna come up on this next game.
Okay, so where can us fans find you on social media? What's your Twitter, your Facebook, your Snapchat, all that good stuff?
My Snapchat is Candice Evelyn, and then my Instagram is c.evelyn_mtv. My Twitter is Candice_mtv.
Candice_MTV. Well, I want to thank you so much for doing this interview with me tonight. I had such a great time. And you're welcome back anytime, Candice.
Just hit me up. You know where to find me.
We definitely will be hitting you up in the future. And once again, thank you for joining us. And I hope you have a great night.
You too. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.